Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 6-8. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to go ahead, click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself. And you can say hello like William just did. Hey, let me put on my specs so I can see. Put on my specs. Let me move my keyboard out the way. And two friends are here already. Okay, wait a minute. So William is saying good afternoon from Durham, North Carolina. Good afternoon, William. And Dave, old school Dave, is saying hello, my wonderful YouTube friends. Fist bump. Hey, Dave, happy to see you. Happy to see you, William, as well. So I'm a little late today. I've been busy already. Picked up people from the airport, went out to breakfast and things, and just got lost in terms of the time. Had a beautiful breakfast at IHOP. So anyway, I'm back a little late, but I am here. So, let me show you my shirt. Big shout out to the people who run the Durham Hunger Day. As you know, yesterday was World Hunger Day, and so we had the 5th annual Durham Hunger Games, started by Tanya Best, and I got to meet her. I had met her before, but I didn't know that she was the one who started the Durham Hunger Day. So I got the shirt. Wait a minute, let me stand up here. Ta-da! Durham Hunger Day. It was a great event. All of the hip nonprofits were there, or most of them anyway. And, they were dispensing information. They were feeding people. They were giving food away like crazy. Also giveaways. Food trucks were there. They had a big bouncy house for the kiddies. They had music and a DJ. And what else? Everybody was there. It was just so fun to see so many familiar faces. And, of course, I met a lot of people as well. So big shout out to the folks who run the Durham Hunger Day. That was a great event. Okay, now let's do Bull City Hangout here. I'm on the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page. Lots of programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and, of course, local government, city, county, and state. So you can go up and down the Word page, go to durhamskywriter.com, then go to the Word page. And you'll see lots of programs that maybe you can sign up for to help yourself and to help your family as well. You can find places to volunteer at if that's what you're looking for. I just added a bunch of classes under the American Red Cross. You have to pay, but you don't have to pay a whole lot. But basically, you can get these skills where you can save lives, help others. There are some online classes. There are some classes that are in person, some are a combo of the two, including this free class. You might want to check into this free class, Water Safety for Parents and Caregivers. And they're offering it in English and in Spanish online. So it's so important because, it's summertime. The kids want to leap into the pools, ponds, lakes, etc. So you have to keep them safe, for sure. All right, let's see. My throat is dry already. Let's see if there are no city vacancies this week. That won't be until next week. They'll be filling a vacancy. So we'll save that until next week. Let's look for Durham Tech because there are some classes being offered across the state for people who want to start their own businesses. But first, I do want to point out that the Durham County Libraries are all open until 8. And that is very important to know because the air conditioning is on at the libraries. It's really hot these days. You know what? I need to ask the city and the county about cooling centers because it's been 90s for a few days now, and it's really hard for some people who don't have air. I don't have air conditioning, but I'm doing well because I have a ceiling fan overhead. Not everybody has a nice ceiling fan. So I need to, let me write that down. I do need to inquire about the cooling centers because it's time to let people know where they can go to cool off. It's so important, especially for those who are under certain medications. The heat can really make you sick if you're under. I know some people who take high blood pressure medication can't take the heat. So anyway, let me continue here. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. I will let you know. Okay, let's see. So Durham Tech. I was pointing out that the libraries are open until 8, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. Speaking of the library, boy, that was a good program. You missed it if you didn't go. Stanford L. Warren Library, they're talking about Clyde McPhatter. Some people say he was the first rock and roll star. And back then, I mean, soul, and I mean, he was black. But what was, I think soul was called race music back in the day. But anyway, because they all came from the blues, black music and white music weren't really that different at a certain stage. So it's not too difficult to understand that Clyde McPhatter could have been very well the first rock and roll star. He's from Durham. His daughter was there, granddaughter was there. There's a gentleman who wrote a book on, oh, where's my flyer? I had a flyer. But anyway, maybe I can show it to you tomorrow. But yeah, he wrote a book on Clyde McPhatter. And in fact, tomorrow he'll be in Kannapolis along with Howard Burchett, who runs the Funk Show on WNCU here in Durham. He presented the speaker, and the main speaker was the author of this book about Clyde McPhatter. And if you like old school soul music, he started out with the Dominoes. He had a solo career. My favorite song by Clyde McPhatter is Hot Ziggity. But he had some other hits as well. And then he became the lead singer for the Drifters. And they said his tenor voice made, how did they put it? All of the singing groups after the Drifters sort of copied that formula of having the lead high tenor voice as the lead, and then the other voices as harmonies and whatnot. So he pretty much, I guess, started that whole thing with the beautiful tenor voice. So anyway, I just wanted to give another shout out to folks. And I might be going, I don't know if I can make it, but I did say that I might be going to Kannapolis tomorrow to, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. Let me continue here with this info. I want to respect your time. All righty, let's see. Durham Tech is what I'm looking for. There we are. Let's see what classes are being offered today for entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs. Here's a class from 6 until 8. There's a free class on Zoom, live. That means you can ask questions. It's called How to Increase Your Credit Score to Over 750 Points. Prepare for a Bank Business Loan. That's when you want to start out grand and hit the ground running. A lot of people start out real slow and modest, and then they, as they get customers, they increase their spending and and keep everything under control. Some people want to hit the ground running and have an office or storefront and all the bells and whistles. And there's no really right or wrong way to do this. It's really up to you. It's up to the kind of business that you're running and how many customers you think you're going to have from the beginning. Because you have to be able, if you're starting out grand with office spaces and renting and whatnot, you're going to need to make money right away to make that rent and to pay for your internet and all that. So that class is going to be today from 6 until 8. Here's another class from 6:30 until 8, Tax Talk, Retirement and Investment Planning for Small Business Owners. Yeah, even if you're young, you need to plan for retirement. A lot of businesses are started by people who are retired. And so, learn how to work that money so that when you get really old, you'll be comfortable. Because you want to be comfortable. Everybody wants to be nice and comfortable. Okay, is that it? Oh, just 2 classes today. Okay, just 2 classes today. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything else on this page I should tell you about. I mean, there's lots on this page. There's just so much. Now, Keep Durham Beautiful usually has these activities where they're looking for volunteers for the weekend activities. But this week, just to let you know in advance, they're looking for people to help with the Solite Park tire toss. They've had two before. They must have a lot of tires in that park. Boy, because they're having another one this coming Wednesday from 6 until 8. So, Solite Park is at 4704 Fayetteville Road. And I guess people have been dumping tires in that park. It's kind of, well, Fayetteville Road is a busy street, but I guess you can duck in there and drop off tires without being seen. I guess that's what people have been doing. So they need help with the Solite Park tire toss. They want to pick up these old tires and dispose of them properly from 6 until 8, so you can let them know that you're interested in helping out. Got all the information right there on the word page under Keep Durham Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let me check for legal aid because they have these wonderful workshops. Oh, they're going to have a workshop tomorrow. Okay, I'll tell you about it right now. It's called Child Custody Listen and Learn. Listen and Learn, that's what they call their workshops. So they're on Zoom, they're free. And you can learn all about child visitation rules and agreements for those who are getting separated and divorced. So that's going to be tomorrow, 2:30 until 4:30. All right, I think I'm going to stop there and hop over to your health page. Yeah, let's go there. Let me click. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see what's going on. I just got a handful of flyers for new health studies, so I'm going to be adding them this week. Just to let you know, these health studies are being offered by local universities, scientists, researchers, app creators, and basically they want the public's help to test these programs, these services, these apps before they officially introduce them to the general public. And to show their appreciation, very often they give you nice gift cards from Walmart or whatever. So check it out. I've taken part in at least three. So yeah, and I highly recommend. They're all different. They all cover different communities, different age groups, different genders, different situations. So different places in life. There's one that I like the sound of this. I can't participate because I'm not caring for anyone right now. But if you're caring for someone age 60 plus with memory problems, now I would have been eligible if my aunt were still alive, but she's not. But anyway, so if you're caring for someone over age 60 with memory problems, and they're having trouble sleeping, and that's real typical for people with Alzheimer's. A lot of times they keep everybody up all night. So Duke Health is running a music sleep study to see if music can help get them to sleep. So if you're having trouble in that area, you might want to join this study because I think you'll like that. It'll be nice to get a full night's sleep for a change. So the lead researcher is Darina Petrovsky. So contact her, and got the phone number, got the Duke email address, got the website too. So let them know if you want to participate in that. And they do, so they give you and your loved one each will receive a $50 gift card. I'm going to check that out. Okay, let's see. Let's look for the blood drives, because you can literally save lives by donating blood. Let's check in with the American Red Cross. Let's see. Their next blood drive is Friday. Okay, the streets at South Point. So I'll tell you about that in a couple of days. In a few days, let's check in now with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing. things must be slowing down because it's summer, because they're not having another blood drive until Friday also, and that's fine. So there you go. Let us now scroll down to the bottom of the page where we can talk about the Health Equipment Loan Program. It's run by the county. It's known as the HELP program, and this is where you can donate items that you no longer need. Maybe you have a wheelchair sitting around, or canes, crutches, things you help you in the bathroom or around the house. You can donate these items. I've got the whole list here for things that they have at the Health Equipment Loan Program, and also things that they need. So if you make that donation, they would love it, because what they do after cleaning and repairing these items, they loan them out for 90 days at a time. And it's really great for people who, especially for people who don't have the money. So check it out. It's a great program. They're open 2 days a week at 4206 North Roxborough Street. They're open on Tuesdays, so tomorrow, 10 until 2. And then they're open on Fridays from 1 until 5. Alrighty, I'm going all the way back up the page. The top of the page, I'm going to click on the Health Events button. And let's see if there's anything happening that I can tell you about in the health area, with today being Monday. Okay, the Head and Neck Cancers Support Group meeting. That's going to be held in person at the Duke Sports Sciences Institute, 3475 Irwin Road. So that is going to be later on today from 4 until 5. And I've got the link right there. You can click and get more information and also sign up. Kids Can is tonight, and this is the Kids Can that's for the younger kids, ages 4 to 10, whose parents or grandparents or guardians have cancer. You know, they have questions. They don't know who to ask. They might be the only one in their class, you know, and that's it, you know, dealing with this, and they don't know who to turn to. I'm sure that they would like to meet other kids who have in the same situation, so they can make new friends in that area. They can talk about things that maybe other kids just don't relate to. So Kids Can is great. Now, this one is virtual, so I think every fourth month they offer an in-person meeting over there at Duke. But this one is virtual. It's on Zoom. And this is, again, for young people ages 4 to 10. Kids Can is from 6:30 until 7:30. And again, they can talk about their concerns and ask questions that they might be afraid to ask their parents. Okay, here's another virtual meeting. The Duke Dementia Morning Care Partner Support Group. That's a long name, but basically people who are caring for someone in their family or someone they know with dementia or Alzheimer's. So this is a virtual meeting at 10:30 tomorrow. So run by Duke. I have the phone number, and I also have the email address, so you can get that Zoom link. Okay. Oh, and the Younger Onset Support Group, they'll be meeting tomorrow virtually from noon until 1:30, also run by Duke. And this is where people with younger onset Alzheimer's, their families can meet and get some tips, get some resources, and get more information, because you don't expect people to get Alzheimer's until they're like old. And with younger onset, I've heard of people getting, I thought the earliest age that I had heard, because I saw a video on PBS where there was a mom whose kids were in college. So I think the mom was like 41 or something. And she had Alzheimer's, early onset Alzheimer's. And these kids, these college kids, are trying to figure out how to help their mom. And that was way too soon. But anyway, if that's what you're dealing with, Duke wants to help. And the support group meeting will be virtual tomorrow from noon until 1:30. All right, let's zip on over to the Senior Scope page, and let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Great place to hang out, as I like to say, if you're 55 plus. So today's Monday. So Bible study at 12:45 in 15 minutes in the cafe. And then they show movies on Mondays. They have movie matinees because yes, they have a theater, so why not? So at 12:30 they start out with a movie chat. A lot of people just like to talk about movies. And then they show a movie at 1 o'clock. And the movie today will be Simone, Woman of the Century. I don't know who that is. And I don't, ooh, okay. You know what? I wonder if I could look that up real quick. Because I wonder if it's going to be that gymnast. Isn't her name Simone? Let me see. Simone, woman. Wait, a woman of the century. Let me see. Oh, no, this is somebody else. Okay. It said, oh, this is deep. So this movie came out a few years ago. Simone, Woman of the Century, explores the life of Simone Veil, the famous French figure who survived the Holocaust and went on to become a leading politician, human rights campaigner, and feminist through a series of non-chronological memories. Wow. Okay, I did not know about these pictures. Are really cool. Okay, so some of the actors are Elsa Zilberstein, Rebecca Marder, Elodie Boucher, Judith Kimla, Olivier Gourmet. Oh, Gourmet is his last name. That's wild. Olivier Gourmet, Mathieu Spinosi, Philippe Lelouch, Bastien Bouillon, and some other people. I wonder if this movie's in French. Wait a minute. I'm guessing this movie might be in oh, it's in French. Okay, well, go ahead. So maybe they have, maybe it's dubbed in, or maybe you have to read the dialogue in English. But anyway, if you want to see that movie, it sounds like it's going to be a really good movie. So that starts at 1 o'clock. Like I said, the movie talk is at 12:30. Oh, it just started. But if you can zip over there real quick, you can watch the movie at 1 o'clock. And they give away free popcorn. Advanced watercolor at 1 in the art studio. And then the Lifeline dancers meet at 3. Well, they just don't meet, they dance at 3:30 in the exercise room. Keep in mind that it's beautifully air conditioned at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue, downtown. So if you're like me and you don't have air conditioning, you can just go and just sit. Oh, and with it being Monday, you can play all the dominoes you want this afternoon because there's always people there playing dominoes. I think just about every day. I know for sure Monday through Wednesday, for sure. But yeah, it's a great place to hang out. And like I said, it's a great place to cool off as well. Okay, now tomorrow morning, Seniors on the Move line dancing at 8:35. Just Ask George tech questions and learn how to use your technology from 9 until 11 in the computer lab. Talk Tuesdays at 9, and this is where students from North Carolina Central University, these are counseling students. They meet with you one-on-one, and then they offer mental health resources. I guess these students are spending the summer in Durham too, because I thought school was out. Okay, I will continue. That's what it says. So I will continue. Open Art Studio at 9. Basic Spanish class at 9:30. And then tomorrow at 10, Yoga Your Way. And this is going to be live on the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page as well. Keep It Moving, Gentle Exercise at 10. American Sign Language at 11. And Crocheting Club at noon. And then they're going to have Pinochle, and you can play Kings in the Corner all afternoon. Keep in mind that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the Durham Center for Senior Life is open late until like 7 o'clock. So if you're a 9-to-5er still working, you can stop off after work and get a good work, enjoy the air conditioning, get a nice workout in, or maybe check email or whatever, and then get home nice and just relaxed. Okay, let's check for the special events. Let's see. Oh, the Shop and Grab. Now, the Shop and Grab in past months has been in the morning, But they have a new vendor right now and a new schedule. Today is the day for Shop and Grab from noon until 2. So you have another hour and a half to hop over there and get some free food. They just lay the food out on the table in the lobby. They do ask that you register first, but I've seen people just come in and just say, "Ooh, food," and just take it. So it's up to you as to whether you want to go or not. But yeah, they give away free food. It is the Eats, Shop, and Grab from noon until 2, right now until 2. All right, let's see what else is happening. Now, tomorrow, well, let me point out that earlier today they had Introduction to the Internet and Email Part 1. They're going to have Parts 2 and 3 tomorrow and Wednesday from 9:30 until 11:30. So if you missed Part 1, but you know that you already know a little bit about the Internet and a tiny bit about email, maybe you can drop in on Part 2 and not feel that you've fallen behind. So if you want to go, definitely do that. It doesn't say here that you have to sign up in advance. So that's tomorrow, 9:30, Computer Lab. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, the Caregiver Support Group. They will be meeting in the boardroom tomorrow at 12:30. So if you're caring for someone and you can get away for a little bit, then you can go to the Senior Center, Durham Center for Senior Life at 12:30 and attend the meeting. Now they do have daycare also for people who have older people with certain needs. So you might want to check out. I don't talk about that often enough, but that is part of the Durham Center for Senior Life. There's the activities, and then they have the daycare, where they care for folks who need looking after. Because sometimes you want to leave your elderly parents or other relatives at home alone if you know they can't fend for themselves. So you might want to check that out at the Durham Center for Senior Life. I need to have somebody on my show to talk about that, to really explain how that works. And I will do so. In fact, let me write that down. Let's see, day care. I would like to be able to tell you more about that. So I will make that the focus of one of my shows really soon. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. I think we can zip on over to the Let's Go calendar of events page. And then that'll be it. I hope you're able to stay cool. It's going to be another hot one today. I mean, look at my weather, my new weather app. Is it 92 already? Oh, okay. I'll be doing the weather in a second. So let's look at the activities first. Let's see. Oh, the District 2 PAC meeting is tonight. And PAC, in this case, is Partners Against Crime. So you'll be meeting people from the police department, and you'll be, it's a great way to find out what's going on in your community. Now, PAC 2, District 2 is actually the north side of Durham, going all the way up to, I guess all the way up to Bahama and Rougemont and all that. So if you're concerned, or if you just want to learn what's going on in your community, then you can attend the District 2 PAC meeting in person at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 Murray Avenue, from 6 until 8. Now, if you can't make it in person, you don't have the car today, or for whatever reason, then you can always attend via Zoom. So you can call for more information on that. Get that link and then attend, because they have one of those owl devices where you can watch, listen in, and also ask questions as if you were there. So that'll be, again, tonight from 6 until 8. High Wire Brewing Durham at 800 Taylor Street in Golden Belt. They're going to have indoor disc golf putting league tonight. Bring your best putters, your frisbees, and play indoor disc golf from 6 until 10. You do bring at least 3 putters and $6 to join in the fun, and there's plenty of parking. The Hayti Heritage Center's Heritage Rhythms African Dance class is tonight from 6:30 until 8 on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. There's a $10 class fee, And basically, you first you incorporate the deep breathing and the conditioning and all that, and then you get into the cardio intensive African dance moves. I know you'll like that. Now it's a little warm, but the crank arm Durham run starts at and returns to the Crank Arm Brewing Company, 620 Fernway Avenue, tonight, 6:30 until 10:30. So you can choose either to run 3 miles or 5 miles at your own pace. Please stay hydrated and have at least a water bottle with you. I saw some lady running along Highway 55 in like a bathing suit. She was beet red. She didn't have a water bottle with her, and I was like, I hope she wasn't escaping something bad. But she looked like she was a runner, though. And I'm just like, you got to do better. I mean, she could have passed out. I mean, on the side of the highway. Anyway, always have bottled water with you. And I don't recommend running around in a bathing suit because it's actually smarter to cover yourself up. You see folks in northern Africa and in Muslim countries, I mean, you don't have to wear like the long flowing robes, but the idea behind wearing something is that you're trapping the air, I mean, unless you're wearing something tight. And it's always good to wear something that flows, something that's oversized, you know, and the air gets in there and keeps you cool. But if you're wearing something tight or nothing at all, well, or nothing on top or whatever, or super exposed skin, just like bathing suit areas, you're going to burn up. It's really smarter to wear something that allows the air, where you can trap some of the air in there and cool off. That's just my suggestion. Because I felt so bad for that lady. Because she was out there. She was just out there. Okay. Now, it's Monday, and that means that Wheels Durham at 715 North Hoover Road, they have adult roller skating lessons. So if you're a grown-up, age 18 plus, you always wanted to learn how to roller skate, but felt a little shy about it, well, now you can skate with other adults who will be falling down, and you won't feel so bad. So that'll be tonight from 7 until 8. Admission is $15, and that does include the skate rental, which is super great. So I do have a link so that you can see the schedule and get your ticket in advance. Now, following the adult roller skating lesson, again, 7 until 8, they're going to have adult newbie night for beginning adult skaters, age 18 plus. From 8 until 11, you can skate all you want, fall all you want. So nobody will be there to laugh at you, at least no one much younger than you. So admission is $13, and that, again, includes the skate rental. They want to make sure that all of us can skate, I guess, which is really great. So the adult roller skating lessons at 7, and then adult newbie night from 8 until 11. All right. Now, tomorrow morning, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics. They do this on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, all day. They have morning and afternoon appointments where you can call, make that appointment, take your pet over to 3005 Glen Road, get that taken care of, give them $10 exact change, cash only, and then your pet will be safe. And your neighbors will be safe too, because if you get scratched or bitten by a pet with or anything with rabies, you're gonna have to get a whole bunch of shots, and it's going to be very painful. And then the animal has to be yeah, that'll be it for the animal. All right, R.I.P. So get your pet vaccinated for rabies, because you just never know. And one more bit of warning, I heard that animals with rabies act differently than they ordinarily would. I'm talking about wild animals with rabies, like squirrels and whatnot. And they will approach humans for whatever reason. They won't run away, they'll approach instead. So if an animal looks like they want to be friendly and walk up to you, and tell your kids this too, don't feel that, oh boy, now's my chance to pet a wild animal. No. They're sick. And if they scratch or bite your child, or you, everybody's in trouble. So, yeah, try to avoid that at all costs. Now, if you're older, the East Regional Library tomorrow is going to have the over 50 crowd, where if you're age 50 plus, you can get some free tea, free coffee, hang out. Basically, it's just older folks just hanging out, talking about stuff. So that'll be tomorrow from 10 until 11:30. East Regional Library is at 211 Lick Creek Lane. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alrighty. Let me grab my little phone here. And let's check the weather. I'm curious as to how high it's going to get today. Oh, it's not 92 yet. Okay, so it's 89 right now, but it's going up to 91. So let me check my other app, because the weather app that comes with your iPhone, I think they measure from the city, the actual city, I think around Duke campus somewhere. And then the Weather Channel app, they take measurements at the airports. So sometimes, see, they're saying that it's 92 now, but I can understand that all that concrete at the airport. So it's always going to, in the summertime, it's always going to be a little hotter when you check the Weather Channel app. So just know that if you have a smartphone and you're checking the temperature, always know that the Weather Channel app always measures the temperatures at the various airports. And with the sun bearing down on all that concrete, it's going to be a degree or two. So they're saying that it's 92 and it feels like 95. So, yeah. And what do they say for the high, though? Let's see. It says the high, at least at the airport, will be, 92. 31% chance of rain. Well, that's new. Okay. Let me go now back to the weather app, which is my favorite. So it says 89 here in town. It's 89, and the high will be 91. Chance of rain, there's no chance of rain on this app, at least. Now, it looks like we're going to have a cloudy afternoon, although the sun is partly cloudy right now, but it looks like we're going to have a cloudy afternoon and a cloudy night as well. And that's actually pretty good, because when it's super hot like this, you really don't want the sun blasting you full force. Now, tomorrow, the high will be only 87, 45% chance of rain. Looking ahead, it's going to rain all week. Look at this. Okay, 45% chance of rain tomorrow. And then 90 Wednesday, 70% chance of rain. Thursday, 93, 65% chance of thunderstorms. Friday, 95, 45% chance of thunderstorms. And the weekend, Saturday, 89 thunderstorms. Sunday, 91 thunderstorms. And looking ahead to next week, rain. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess, okay, heat and rain. I guess that's what we can look forward to all this week and entering next week. The air quality is moderate, so I guess if you have trouble breathing or you have, someone with asthma, tell them to be just a bit careful, because moderate is not good. It's not bad, but it's just like, mid. Okay. So I think that is it for the weather. Just wanted to make sure, see if there's anything else I need to tell you. There are no advisories. So I guess we're doing okay. Wind gusts are up to 13. That wind yesterday was nice. Even though it was in the 90s yesterday, those wind gusts felt good. So that is it for today's show. I'm going to go on and do some work. I hope you have a beautiful afternoon. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be live all this week. Let me check. I still don't know if I'm going to Kannapolis tomorrow, but it looks like Thursday. I might not be doing this show Thursday because I'll be going to an event at Re-City Network, and I'll tell you about that maybe tomorrow. So, yeah, I will be doing the show at noon tomorrow and Wednesday and Friday for sure. Alrighty, so you have a beautiful afternoon. Try to stay cool if at all possible. I highly suggest if you don't have air conditioning, get a ceiling fan. It really helps, for real. So have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Ciao for now.